Good morning everybody and welcome to another vlog. Time is ticking away and it's a new dawn, it's a new day. Today is a day where we get the nursery going. Yeah, we're going to start on that nursery. Now, my lovely, wonderful Mr. Grack has built the furniture in there. Let me tell you, I found... Sorry, we're just going straight into it. Hey, how are you? You're doing well. But I found a really good deal on this set of furniture for the nursery in Mamas and Papas. Nursery furniture is so expensive. So expensive. I feel like that baby's got a nicer room than us, actually. But the furniture I found was on a deal and it was reduced from like £1,500 down to £450, and it's been discontinued. I think it was being discontinued because it's now nowhere to be found on their Mamas and Papas website. I don't really know what happened. I can still find the cot, so I will link that below, but the like whole package of the wardrobe, the changing table and the cot, can't find anywhere else, which is crazy. I don't really know what happened with that, but we're moving and grooving, and I'm very glad for a good deal. You know, who doesn't want a lovely deal? Now, I did see many furniture sets that I would have loved a little bit more, but they were just so expensive, and I'm really happy with what we've got. So I bought these little boxes because the drawers are actually quite wide. And I feel like the clothes are going to get really jumbled in there. I hope that these fit. I got these on Amazon, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to label each of the drawers. Because in an ideal world, now I can't be sure, but I'm hoping that like if family or friends or someone comes over and they're doing like a wash load or something and they want to put the washing back, then everyone knows where things go. Because I feel like part of the annoyance is, you know, when someone's trying to help you out. Like even for me, when I was trying to help my sister out, if I wanted to help her clean or something, then I wouldn't know where anything went, and I'd have to then ask her when I was trying to give her a little snooze or something. But anyway, we're moving and grooving to the funky funk. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's kind of perfect. This is great. I think this is going to be the perfect fit. Okay. Well, they're just tiny little baby ones. A baby for a baby. Also, I got these trousers, right? You'll actually remember them, I think. I got these trousers in New York from Aloe clothing, and they're actually like wide legs that are long enough, because normally I have the struggle of wide legs being not long enough, and wide legs that aren't long enough, in my opinion, are not the vibe. And these are so comfy and have washed so well. I literally wore them so flipping much. And the thing is, I went a size up, so they're growing with me, and they're so comfy still, and they've still got some room. So I'm really happy about that. And I'm also happy because today is not quite as hot as it has been. It's been very hot in England, which we like. Don't get me wrong, I actually feel like I cope okay in the heat. However, I've worn the same dress for like 3 weeks because I refuse to buy any more clothes. I refuse. That's a lie. I'm definitely going to buy something else because I can't wear the same dress for the however many weeks I am left pregnant. But anyway, that's my update. I'm going to organise these drawers. Okay, I am in the baby's room. We haven't got any of like the decorative bits up. We've just got the main bulk so far. These are all the clothes that I've washed and that I need to sort into different age piles. These basically have all come off of Vinted, friends and family. Okay, I'm going to fill this up first. I know that I'll probably move things around once I have things in their place, but for now, this is going to work. I have a lot of 3 to 6 months, but it's also really cute because I remember when some friends and family babies wore these baby grows, and it's like just sweet that it's like, you know, the sisterhood of the travelling pants, but actually it's the babyhood of travelling baby grows. They're just so tiny and cute! I have to say, I got these ones on Amazon and they literally fit the 0 to 3 months perfectly. I'm midway through sorting out, but I've actually realised that I need to go and grab a few bits, I think from Dunelm. I have put It's funny, I have loads of 3 to 6 months. Loads and loads, and also just so many cute things that are so precious. And I have also ordered on Amazon some baby hangers because we have all of these things. These were some of my husband's old baby clothes. They're just so flipping cute. Like, look at these little red Christmassy dungers. Oh my gosh, stop. Stop it. So I need some of that. I also have a second changing mat. This one my friend gave me, but I've got a second one because apparently it's really nice to have like a changing station downstairs and upstairs. So that is what I've done. I've got a second one. We're on our way to Dunelm. I haven't been to Dunelm in a long time, but I'm listening to Staring at the Edge of the Water long as I am listening to, you know, they do like those rewind playlists. I'm listening to my one from 2019 to just see where I was at. Honestly, wow, 2019 is such a different time. I feel like I want to write a letter to 2019 Grace, but this was my third played song, this one. When the light with the shines of the sea, it calls me. Alright, what else have we got in the playlist? Oh my goodness, this song. I was doing some work experience at a bakery near me, and it was really, really hot. And I made really good friends with one of the girls, and then they actually kept me on for a few extra weeks. And I would get in the car, I'd put this on, I'd crank my windows down, and I would have the best time. I think at that point as well, I still had the car that, I had 2 cars, and the car that I used to have was a green Daewoo Matisse. Just for a visual, this is a green Daewoo Matisse. You're really getting on my nerves, Mr. Car. I didn't actually have like a stereo system. It was CDs. And this played the whole time in the bakery because they had a radio. They just played the radio all the time. And it's Despacito, but for some reason it's not playing. My goodness, this is really making me emotional. It's bringing back. You take me back to my place. Absolute banger after banger. Do you know what? I am a pop queen. Everyone's like, oh, I listen to such alternative music. No, I lap up the pop. There's the reason that it's popular. I don't. This may or may not be in my top 20. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas by Michael Bublé. Come on! Sorry, road rage. Honestly, you know my theory with road rage. My theory with road rage is if you're not an angry person in your day-to-day life, you're angry in the car. It's the same with my dad. He's not an angry man at all. Like, he doesn't get angry. He stays very level-headed. But the moment he's in the car, oh no! Oh no! Everywhere you go. It's so weird that soon there'll be a baby back in there and I'll be like, it's okay baby, we're nearly there. You're right baby. You better watch out. You better not cry. Merry Christmas ladies. Merry Christmas Mr. Bublé. Are you ready to sing a little jingle bell? Yeah. That was maybe my best jam sesh I've had in a long time. And as you can see from here, Dunelm. We are here, we have arrived, and it's time to go and see. I basically want, there's this like shelf. It's got space for books, but then it's also got like space for hanging things. But then I don't know if I need the hanging things because we've got a wardrobe, but I think it might look cute. We also do need a new toaster, so that might be a little purchase on the list. All of the autumnal things are in. Isn't this lovely? What the heck? These little hanging things are really, really gorgeous. The little sheep, they're sweet, counting sheep. How fun is that? A little, you put it on the wall, a little giraffe. I don't need any more glasses, but look at this little like pumpkin one. Although it would be fun to make the Kinder Bueno drink in it. My mum always says, if you go shopping, you're going to get the I wants. And it's happened, I've gotten the I wants. I'm like, oh, a rug, I forgot about a rug. Rug would be nice, wouldn't it? And like a nice lamp, although we've got a lamp, so it's not a necessity. But look at that gorgeous rug. How fun is this little puff? That's so great, I love it. they don't actually have the one that I want. Well, that was highly, highly unsuccessful. So onwards and upwards, off we go now. I'm gonna go to M&S. So we can turn this unsuccess into success by getting this Kinder Bueno stuff. Every single item that we needed was sold out. I thought I was like on the slightly niche side of viral foods. But clearly everyone is making this drink. That is bonkers. Every single thing, the hazelnut syrup, the coffee, everything. It was such a letdown. We didn't get anything that we wanted. But you know what? Before I left, I made this, which as you can see is a giant log of cookie dough. And it's the New York Times chocolate chip salted shortbread recipe, and it is divine. Absolutely divine. Although I might have left it a bit, it's like rock solid now. And I'm gonna make those. So all is not lost today. We can still find the good, you know? So you just brush it with it. These are kind of like, how I describe it is, you know, in Tesco, you can get those chocolate chunk shortbreads. I mean, in more than just Tesco, but I feel like everyone always gets them in Tesco. I don't know what that's about, but they kind of taste like that. So if you like that, then you'll like these. They are a little bit higgledy-piggledy because I left them in their log a little too long. I'm only going to sprinkle half with this sea salt because I think I'm going to give some of these to my sister and she doesn't love the sea salt on it. So let's just do these ones over here. Whilst those bake, I am going to make one of these packed smoothie PB and chocolate protein smoothie. That's 15 grams of protein. I actually don't know if that's a lot of protein or not. I don't know I don't know nothing about protein, but we are gonna make one of these because I have some like sorting and stuff to do in the house, and I feel like a little fun drink would help me persevere through. So I'm gonna try one of these, see what they like. Now I am hesitant because it's the protein sachet, but this is just pea protein and cacao, so I'm hoping it's good. How does it say to have it? Add approximately 200 ml of water, nut milk or oat milk to your blender. Add your fruit pouch and protein. I actually had some kefir to use up, so I have used kefir, but I'm going to try it before I add the peanut butter and see what it's like. Ooh! It definitely has that protein taste that I always bang on about, but that's alright. Let's add the peanut butter and see if it hides a multitude of sins. I have blended my peanut butter in there and I'm just going to give it a little... Texturally, it's looking great, to be honest with you. There's like not a bad word to say about that texture, but that's not bad. I feel like postpartum these would be so good, other than the blending element. I mean, you just feel like you need a hit. And isn't peanut butter and milk supposed to be really good for your milk production? Oh, the peanut butter has elevated that. And it's kind of masked all the protein taste. And that's going to keep me going. I'm going to do some hoovering and sorting. It is the end of the day. Mr. Grat is still out and about. But you know what? I know why I'm out and about. So let me do a little insomnia update, because if you didn't know, I've been struggling a little bit with pregnancy insomnia. This is really annoying me that you're not standing. Okay, there are a few things. I don't know if maybe I've just grown out of it or not. And every now and then I'll have like an insomnia night. But for the most part, the things that have helped, number one, I think the white noise from the fan, really we've got tiny, one of those little like white noise lullaby things. Really I should just use that, but equally it's been very, very hot, so the temperature is much appreciated from the cold fan. I've also been putting this, which was recommended by you guys, so thank you so very much, which is a magnesium soothing sleep butter with magnesium, calming lavender, chamomile, and I do it on my feet and my legs. Has helped a ton. This again is a lot of what you suggested. Number one is cherries. So luckily I've been kind of craving cherries anyway, so maybe it's my body telling me I need more magnesium. And the other thing is I have a little pot of nuts at about 9:30, and it's because nuts have magnesium in it. So many of you said, and also apparently it's something to do with like stabilising your blood sugar levels or something. And I was always waking up at like 2:33, and then I just stay awake until the morning. But I haven't really been doing that as much. So those are the things. Now I'm going to settle down and watch some YouTube. Good morning. So it's the next day, and my plans keep evolving and keep changing. You know, one of those days where you're like, I don't know what today looks like. there are lots of things I could do, should do, but I'm still none the wiser what my plans are gonna look like. I'm really just in the mood to go swimming again. My brother-in-law keeps requesting me to make a chocolate fudge cake. However, I know they would never get through a whole cake. It's a big boy. I need to remember, at 10 o'clock, the Bruce cake goes live, which is this cake, and I've never managed to get it. And it's like, it's on its last, I think it's got like 3 weeks left before it never gets sold again. I think I need to get new deodorant. I think I'm gonna make him like mini chocolate fudge cakes, but I don't know if they will be the same. But I am gonna make, now you all know I have my chocolate cake recipe that I love so dearly, but I have seen that they have a version with this like chocolate fudge icing, and it looks so good. And it's like a sheet cake like this. So I'm gonna weigh everything out and see how it fares to my normal icing that I use. And there she goes into the oven. We've opened up a can of worms, and now I can't stop. I'm going to make some of these date energy chocolate ball things, because obviously you're supposed to start eating dates from around about now when you're pregnant, and apparently it softens the cervix. I don't know if this is a load of baloney or not, but hey, if it helps, it helps. If it doesn't, I've just had a nice little energy ball. I don't want to just like eat dates, you know. And I saw this recipe that actually looked really good, so I am going to give it a go and see if we like it or not. It basically will be like a little truffle, that's what I'm telling myself. So I'm going to make this, see how it is, and I shall report back to you. You know, yesterday I explained about the Insomnia. This box of nuts from Costco is so good, as you can tell. Absolutely gone through it. And the reason I like this is because of the mixed nuts that you get in here. But like sometimes when you get a mixed nut from a supermarket, it's just peanuts and raisins. Whereas this, you've got pistachios, almonds, walnuts, Brazil nuts, cashews. It's a little heavy on the hazelnut, which isn't my preference of nut, but beggars can't be choosers. And it was, I think it was like £9 for this whole massive tub. So I need to go back to Costco because I'm running low on my nuts. I've got our mixture here. It said to use raw pecans and raw cashews, but I just used the mixed nuts. I'm going to give it a little go. Oh, that's actually really good. And I'm going to roll them in chocolate. I just poured the cake icing thing on, and it's one that I've never done before, so I'm very intrigued. My little energy balls are just chilling in the fridge. I'm very excited to try them. I add a little bit of sea salt on top. And now for my lunch, I'm gonna make some egg mayo. I'm just really in the mood for it. Today's been one of those days that just runs away from your very fingertips. I have actually had such a productive day. I'm trying to pre-film lots of videos for when the baby comes, because I want to keep you guys in the loop, do you know what I mean? So I have been trying to pre-film them, but I'll tell you, it's a lot. And also I can only go so far because I don't know what people are going to want to watch, and sometimes obviously you'll post a video and it won't necessarily get the best feedback or something. You're like, okay, I won't do that again. And you learn. But I don't know what people are going to enjoy or not enjoy, so it's really hard to kind of know what to do, but I'm just trying. I'm trying to figure it out. So that's kind of what I've been doing today. I've been pre-filming a lot of videos. I still haven't tried the chalky fudge cake because I just got in the zone, but I actually just got a food shop because I'm filming said videos. So I did an Ocado shop because Ocado obviously stocks M&S bits, and I want to try this Kinder hazelnut coffee thing. So I'm going to make that for TikTok right now. And I shall report back once I've made it. I've made my little drinkaroo, and it's pretty good actually. I don't know if you can see, but on the outside there's this hazelnut cream. It's so good. It literally tastes like the inside of a Kinder Bueno. I love it and I'm obsessed, and that shall be making its way into my cupboard and always be there now, I really hope. I was going to do a kitchen tour, but I equally feel like, is there any point of doing a kitchen tour, because you can basically see it all within one shot because it's a little tiny kitchen. I also think I'm a little bit disappointed with this chocolate cake, and I feel like I should have just gone for my tried and tested recipe, but equally, you never know until you try. And I would have tried this recipe and I would have never have known if it was any good or not. So I'm going to cut it into slices and assess if I'm happy or not to give it to my brother-in-law and my neighbours. It's more like a chocolate sauce pudding. I mean, it sounds delectable when you cut into it. Oh, it's really deep, dark and squodgy. It's more like a pudding. Oh my gosh, that is so good. I might actually freeze this for us because I can't give it to anyone because it's not cake. That with a bit of ice cream, unbelievable. I feel like you can't fully see what it's like, but it's got this like ganache on it and it's really thick and squodgy. I feel like you can tell it's a little bit chaotic at the moment. I'm trying to just sort everything, get all my ducks in a row and everything. So apologies if it's a bit chaotic on every social media platform I have. But that is the end of the vlog. I will obviously link the energy balls because they were really good. I normally am not sold on an energy ball, but they were great. But I rolled them in chocolate and sea salt because that might be the differing factor. And the chocolate cake was also good, but it was more of a pudding. So bear that in mind when you have it. And I think that's about everything, but let me know any videos that you want to see from me to do with pregnancy or anything like that, or any questions you have, and I can maybe do like a little Q&A. I love you all so much and I hope you have a cracking day. Love you.